Howdy folks, Laxo here. And today we are going to be talking about Omni shards. So they're obviously pretty important. You need them for pretty much everything. Let's be honest. I've said this in the past, say it again, they are the real currency of Bleach Immortal Souls, Bleach Eternal Souls, whatever you want to call it. The only thing that these jades up here are good for are, character events, specific seasonal events, and of course, soul boxes. Everything else you need Omni shards for, especially when you are still getting new banners for characters. They are very, very, very important because you want to get as many characters to 5-star as possible leveling up. Why? Because when you get characters to 5 stars, you get all their gear. Super nice, and you get a nice little resource box to bring them up to yellow or whatever. So obviously you can get 6-star, you get their weapon to purple, you get all their gear to purple, and 7-star you get all their gear to gold. So let's talk about Omnis now. So I was chatting with a couple people in global chat not too long ago, and I told them you can get 100 to 150 pretty reasonably as a free-to-play account per month Omni shards. And they're like, no, you can get like 20 or 30. I was like, no. So let's talk about Omni shards. So the first way you can get Omni shards, as you can see here, Omni chests. Ignore my misspelling there. So Omni chests. How you get these is just from your squad. You got to come over here to your squad, got to go to the little eyes and squad rewards here, and you got to do these. Obviously you want to get these, all of them, to 3, so you should be getting at least 15 to 20 emblems every single day is what you're going for. If you don't get 15 to 20, you're doing something wrong. Obviously you can't get it perfect, but you can look in chat and be like, let's see who's doing it right and who's doing it wrong. So as you can see, I know this guy, and this guy are all doing it wrong. They need to get a minimum of 15. And as you can see here, 15 to 18, or 15 to 20, 15 to 20, 15 to 20. So as you can see, us top players are actually trying to do it right. And if you do it correctly, let's pull up my list here again, you can get reasonably 28 a week reasonably just from the squad rewards, and then do that times 4 per month, plus the, of course, 15 that you can get from the shop down here whenever you go to the shop down here. And as you can see, you can get them here as well. Obviously you want to save up and get these as soon as you can. You can get an extra 15. Obviously, that is about once a month you can do that, so you can get about 135 a month. And then the friendship, as you can see right here, the friendship, you can get these as well. So with that, you can get reasonably about 150 or so a month, I'd say, at least about 150 or so a month. And you have about a 30% return rate, so with that, you get about 50 Omnis a month from that. Now, let's take a look at events. Events is also something that you can get Omnis from. Now, the best event that you can get them from is the Arena Challenge event. Defend Karakuta Town is also pretty good as well because you can get quite a few, but the worst by far is the Tour Challenge. Tour Challenge is awful. You want to obviously do as much damage as you can to Aizen, buy all the Omnis. Same with Arena Challenge. By doing 10 attacks a day, you can get a minimum of 5 just by doing your attacks. And then you can get all the extra coins or whatnot to buy them. You can get around 20 to 25, and then from here you can get 15 to 20. Each event, that's bi-weekly. So multiply that times 2. You get roughly 35. That's also including if you get a really crappy event like Tour Challenge. As you can see, it's awful. You can only get these 5 right here. I'll suggest getting Awaken Essence too. But you can also get them from just randomly here as well. So with that, you can get about 35. If you're lucky, you can get more. I just went 35 to be safe. Now for the miscellaneous ways you can get them. So, obviously, you can get them from Treasure Trial. Now, I don't have a Treasure Trial here active on my main account. I do. You can get chests, and you can get them from the chests, as well as the rewards at the very, very end. Let's see. So, if you go here, you can get them from here as well. If you go to the very end, and if this thing wants to let me go. Okay, so you can get them from here. As you can see, you can get 2 there, and you can also get them miscellaneously from these boxes as well. Just to be on the safe side, I put... this usually happens at least once a month. I'd say you could probably get anywhere between 10 to 15, maybe 10 to 20 a month, just from Treasure Trial. And of course, the seasonal events. Seasonal events are, the events that pop up, like Christmas, travel season, summer, Halloween. Those are the seasonal events. Usually they come once a month, maybe once every other month. And from there, you can get between 10 to 20 just from saving up and doing your polls. This might be a little much. Maybe 10 is closer to reality, but 15 is probably doable. And then, of course, the limited time events. If you come over here to the cool events, you have limited time events and awesome events. So, awesome events, you can get them miscellaneously from here, especially the arena. And then the limited time events, you can do like you can do the, what are they called? The gacha polls. When the gacha thing comes up, you could probably get like 10 or 15 from there. That comes up at least once a month. So with that, I did 10 to 20. I think you might be able to get more than 10 to 20. Probably 20, I'd say, on the low side. So let's just bump that up to 20. You know what? Let's just bump that up to 20. And Kenpachi contest. Here is another big one. So as you can see, Kenpachi contest, when you click this and you try and do your right here, obviously you got to be in the top 10, and then you get pulled into the tournament, and then for each battle you win, you get 1 Omni shard, and usually you get 1 for 3v3 and 1 for 1v1 and 6v6. If you're lucky, you can get 5 to 10 if you have a decent team. Even on a noob and free-to-play account, you can get 5 to 10. So as you can see, with that Kenpachi contest, I did 10 to 20. I think that is fair, because you gotta multiply that by 2, because there's 2 events. So I did 15. You could probably get 20 from this, but I did 15. And then, of course, the Soul Jade summons. Now, if you come over here, you click this, you do these right here, boom. Just do your free ones. And then you can also do the 50% off, or you could do the summons as well, but you want to do a minimum of 10 per. I think they usually happen once every week or so, once every 10 days. You get a new one of these things. So do those. You can get up to 4, and then if you're lucky, you can actually get them as a base reward. If you're lucky, you can get them from the actual probability, pulling. Get that times 2, then multiply that times 3, and as you can see, you come up with about 20. Probably about 20. That might be a little much. Maybe you can get 15, but also depending upon how many pulls you do. If you want to do 20, then you can get 6 per, like, once every 10 days. And that you're looking at 6, 12, you're probably looking at least 20 or so a month. So I put 20 there. So realistically, you can get around 170 per month, which is pretty big. This is a free to play, obviously. It highly depends on your Omni chests up here. If you're not lucky, you could probably get 30 to 40. If you're lucky, you can get about 50, maybe more. but probably not much more than 50. Same here. Once again, 35. If you get unlucky and you get tour challenge, which is pretty uncommon, you don't get it very often. 35 is a fair amount. Obviously, all these over here, miscellaneous, and then we have the other ones that are not. Well, obviously, there's the recharge. You can get 1 per month, and the season pass you can get 1 or 2 per month. Then there's the Serity Challenge. Obviously, these are not. These are based on if you want to actually go to the shop here. Let's go ahead and do this. Did I get a shop? I did not get a shop. So let's go ahead and come in here, hit the shop, and then boom, I get 1 here. Usually you can get 1, and there's also a 2 there. You can get multiple, and you can get them twice, because you can get the shop here as well. So if you want to spend here, you don't have to. I don't suggest, because I do like to save my jades for actual events. You can get between 0 and 30 a month. With that, I mean, let's just tack on 30 there, because let's just say you do 1 a day, just to get the 300 right there. You want to get that 300, boom, get 58 jades back. Totally doable, and it's a decent little rebate as well. So that you can get up to 200 a month there. And then the Extreme Challenge. This is a big one, big one, big one, big one. If you go to the Extreme Challenge, so the way Extreme Challenge works is when you're on floor 200 to 300, it works based on what floor you're on. I think from 0 to 100, every 10th floor, except for the 50th and the 100th, I believe, it gives you 2, and then from floor 100 to 200, it gives you 3, and then from 2 to 300, it gives you 4, and then I believe from 3 plus, I'm actually not even sure how many floors there are, as you can see. I think it gives you 4 or 5. If somebody knows the actual number, they could tell me, but with my maths there, it put me with at least 300 plus, minimum 300 plus, which you can get from there. That's just waiting for you. And then, of course, the archive collections. So if you come over here to the archives, as you can see, we can get them from, oh, whoopsies. Let's go ahead and fix that. We can, gotta love PC. We can get them from here. Obviously, it depends on how many stars you have, but you can get quite a few. Not a ton, but you can get quite a few. Next up is the quests. So I put NA just because I didn't want to have to do the math or even bother looking at this. You can get them from here. Miscellaneously, you can get a bunch. They pop up from time to time, and you can claim them. I believe that is the only places you can get them from here. Obviously, if you're a paying player, you can get them just for logging in. Just for logging in each day. As you can see, if you hit that VIP 12, you can get 1 per day for free. So with that, you can tack on an extra 30 from Search Challenge. You can tack on another 30 from that. And you're looking at an easy 230 a month. If you want to hit up a couple extreme challenges, you can get 250 a month. And again, 250 is that marker that you want to get in order to 5-star characters. I got a 5-star down. You want to get that 5-star. That way you can get all your equipment and stuff for free. But with that, I believe that is everywhere. Honestly, I probably missed a couple spots that you can get them. If I did, feel free to message me in the comment section, but the video's done. So, next video, I will be going over the characters as a free-to-play account. Again, this is a free-to-play friendly video, going over the free-to-play, how many you can get, Omni shards you can get per month, if you really, really try. Next video, I'm going to do characters that you should focus on leveling up. And the next video after that, I'm going to be going over just a free-to-play tips-friendly video, or, you know, my suggestions and everything for a free-to-play account. Because my free-to-play account here, as you can see, my free-to-play account here, if I just want to drag this over real quick, let's pull this down a little bit. There you go. I am at day, let's see here, what day am I on? I just had my Katen Kyokatsu, so just had the soul box. Or I'm gonna have a soul box here soon, I believe. I think I'm right here in between these, maybe. Not sure. But as you can see, I'm almost 600 days in. So I'm over a year and a half, pushing 2 years here soon, into my free-to-play account. And as you can see, I'm rank 2. And I have ended up in the top 4 on my Kenpachi contest. And on top of that, I pretty regularly get, you know, second, third place inside arena as well. So, yeah. So people are gonna be like, "Yeah, Laxo, he's a whale and all that crap." Well, I'm sorry to say, but I'm a better free to play than 99.9% of the people out there. Well, with that, guys, let's wrap this one up. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Peace.